It's been a week since NBA 2K19 officially came out. You see my badges on the screen. By the way, side note, recess is way too short and it's kind of a little bit early. Of course, I woke up at 12 p.m. today. But you see my lockdown defender badges, defensive stopper, pickpocket, pick dodger, chase down artist, which I just did the drill for that and got 700 points for it. Charge card is still at 0 points. You see the secondary badges I have. Hustle Rebounder is already maxed. Putback King is already maxed. Brick Wall is actually on its way to gold. Posterize is at a pretty good length for what it's supposed to do. The bottom badges, Rim Protector, which is a secondary badge, is halfway to silver. Free throw ace is barely there. Corner specialist, I have nothing there. Bruiser, almost a silver. And you see where I'm at with these badges. Now, this is the chase down drill right here. And I just did this because I wanted to see how much I got, which every drill basically you get only 700, which I guess is fair because if you get gold on, if you get a gold star, 3 gold stars on each of these drills, you get 700. But the main point of this video is like, bruh, a lockdown defender, it's kind of a struggle to get some of these badges, man. Now I'm not sure if they patched anything or how much you get for some of these badges, but a lockdown defender has a tough time to be able to get some of its main badges. I mean, you just saw I did the chase down drill. I guess I haven't gotten any chase down blocks or any great chase down defensive plays. Of course, charge card is another badge that you're gonna have to go into my career and get. But you notice, right, the difference between 2K19 and 2K18. In this game, all of these are at 5,000. Back in 2K18, like for example, pickpocket might take like 10,000 to get the bronze, but chase down artist or charge card might be 2,000 to get the bronze. But in this game, everything's the same. So you see balls poke loose, I only get 140 for 2 poke balls, while dodging picks gets me 260 for 2 picks dodged. Blocks, 1 block gets me 230, 1 rebound gets me 45. But dodging picks is supposed to be easier than getting balls poked loose. And look, I mean, same thing, obviously rebounding is going to be easy to get. But take a look at the assists, right? 2 assists gets you 160. But assists are easier to get. So why is, balls poke loose the same as almost getting assists? Now look at these stats right here. 4 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 steals. My man has 0 points. My well-defended plays only 1 for 120 blocks, 1 for 275. I guess I'm okay with that. Rebounds are obviously easier to get. And look at the assists again. 3 assists for 180. Assists are easier to get than balls poke loose, or even, I think, even well-defended plays. So now it's like, I don't know, bro. I think there's something wrong with the 2K system or philosophy of how they grade certain badges. Because in this game, I had 4 steals, remember? But I don't get anything towards pickpocket, which I think is a problem, man, because pickpocket is all about poking the ball loose, right? But poking the ball loose doesn't necessarily lead to steals. And a lot of people on park are spamming square, getting balls poked loose, all that stuff. But I think 2K needs to switch it from, see, that's a tip pass, and that's another thing. Tip passes does not count towards pickpocket, which, alright, it makes sense, right? Pickpocket is a badge for stealing, the ball off the dribble. But most of the steals in this 2K are off deflections, tip passes, interceptions, stuff like that. But guess what? Back in the old 2Ks, there used to be a badge called Interceptor. They removed that badge from the game. So now everybody in this park, it doesn't matter what position you are, doesn't matter what archetype you are, you press the square button in the passing lane, you might get a tip pass, or you just steal the ball automatically. And it's like, alright, well, there's no interceptor in this game, so how can you really judge that? That's why I'm saying everybody could get steals regardless of wingspan, because I have a pure shot creator who has minimum wingspan, and I'm averaging about 4 steals with that build in Pro-Am. Regardless of wingspan, regardless of what build you are, you're going to be able to tip the pass and get the steal. So pickpocket it's true, it's a completely entire different story when you're talking about how to grind pickpocket. But that's the problem. See, that's a steal right there. 2K should reward me for getting steals in general. They reward every other build for getting shots up. Difficult shots is really easy to get. Corner specialist is easy to get. Catch and shoot's easy to get. Rebounding, hustle rebounder is easy to get. All those badges are easy to get. Relentless finisher, if you're slasher, you're already slashed into the rim. But for the lockdown defender, defensive stopper, doesn't matter if your man has 0 points, doesn't matter if your man has 10 points, they only care about the well-defended plays, man. Which sucks, man, because, yo, you're getting all these steals, you're getting all these great defensive plays, and you're being rewarded little. Or if not, you're not getting rewarded at all. You can have 7 steals in one game with a lockdown defender and get absolutely 0 for pickpocket, because pickpocket is based off poking the ball loose. But listen, I think 2K should either in the future or even right now change pickpocket to where it's easier to get, of course, or in the future of 2K games, like either add an interceptor badge or combine the interceptor and pickpocket badge into one. That makes sense, because that would reduce the amount of people that are able to get intercepted passes like that, even though people complain about that too, because they're like, why can't I just steal the ball? But that's the point of making the lockdown or a defender or even a two-way in the first place, because you want that defense, you want those badges. And also, you gotta take into account, right? Every build in the game other than the lockdown defender is an offensive build. So when you have the ball in your hands with that build, you're able to get your badges. If you're a post scorer, you can do a drop step. If you're a shot creator, you can do a moving shot, sharpshooter, etc., etc. If you're a pure playmaker, you can get assists and all that stuff, ankle breaker, and all that things is going on for you on the offense. But for a lockdown defender or defensive builds, you have to worry about defending the ball. You have to worry about if the player you're guarding is even going to get the ball to defend. You have to worry about if you're going to be even able to get even steals in the game, because listen, you get penalized for reaching in. You do get penalized. You could foul out. You're not going to get the steal all the time. You're not going to get a ball poked loose all the time. So you do get penalized for stealing the ball, but you don't get penalized for taking a shot. You don't get penalized for passing the ball or even turning the ball over if you're a playmaker trying to get an assist. You don't get penalized for that. I mean, yeah, you lose some points on takeover. You might lose some points on your teammate grade, but you're not going to risk getting kicked out the game for turning the ball over. You definitely don't. Before a lockdown defender, if your man doesn't ever get the ball because they know there's a lockdown defender on the court, you're not going to get your badges, bro, because you're going to be defending it unless you switch. But how many times is that going to happen, man? So for a lockdown defender, people know you're a lockdown, so they're really scared. People get scared in this game of lockdown defender, so it's like, oh, I'm not going to do anything crazy versus a lockdown, so I'm not even going to even take a shot. And sometimes they end up with 0 points or less than 5 points, so it's like, how many plays can you really defend? Like, how many opportunities can you get? And that's the main point. Other archetypes get way more opportunities to get their badges in a park or Jordan Rick or a Pro-Am game. Lockdowns don't get it's not the same for lockdowns. That's why I don't even play my career, because if I play my career with my small forward lockdown defender, how many times is my man going to get the ball in my career? Like, how many times is the AI going to take a bad shot, which leads to me getting badges? Like, that's why I play extreme help defense, man. That's why I always play extreme help defense, because it just doesn't happen like that, man. It sucks. But I wish that, the rewards for lockdown getting these badges was a little bit higher, because it needs to be higher, man. Especially when you're getting 4 steals and, you're not even getting anything towards pickpocket, man. But anyways, man, let me know what you think in the comment section, man. Leave a like for more. I'm out for now. Peace.